This is just an admission that they're absolutely weaponizing the Department of Justice against James Comey. They are targeting James Comey. Speaking of passing notes and how this administration works, this one's a doozy. You know me well enough, if you watch my content for any given time, that I don't necessarily consider myself a reporter. I guess someone consider me a journalist in some newfangled way. The new media landscape it's ever changing, ever evolving. So maybe I'm a journalist, but I don't consider myself a reporter because I'm not really reporting things. My job is to analyze and provide commentary on the news. And I think I do a pretty good job. Not to toot my own horn, but I think I'm accurate a lot of the time. And the other day, on the 21st of September, I posted this. Donald Trump accidentally posts private message to Pam Bondi ordering her to weaponize the Department of Justice. I think I printed the thumbnail here. Yeah. Oops, Grandpa's DM posted publicly. And I got a lot of pushback. You're just speculating. This isn't true. This is too far-fetched. Many people who are even still providing the benefit of the doubt to Donald Trump and offering fairness and charity that's not necessary. They came after me for saying it. And now we're learning that this particular Truth Social post was actually meant to be a DM. The thing that I said on the 21st of September, we're learning from the Wall Street Journal that it's true. Here's that moment to fully cement me tooting my own horn on the 21st of September. I think this message from Donald Trump that I'm getting ready to read, this Pam post on Truth Social, this one here, I think this was meant to be a DM. I think this may be meant to be a text, just a private message to Pam Bondi, and it ended up getting posted. I mean, it reads like that, certainly. But Donald Trump right now is using the weight of the federal government to weaponize the DOJ against Democrats. He's dispatching the attorney general, who's supposed to be independent, fiercely independent, an arbiter of justice, an administrator of justice. He's directing her to go after Democrats. It seemed pretty obvious to me then, and now I'm learning it was obvious. The Wall Street Journal is reporting this. The Rupert Murdoch Fox News sister company is reporting this. Inside the Justice Department, where the president calls the shots, with an accidental social media post, Trump showed how much had changed since his first term. On September 20th, Trump meant to send a private message to Attorney General Pam Bondi, urging her to prosecute former FBI Director James Comey and his other favored targets, according to U.S. officials familiar with the matter. Quote, "We can't delay any longer. It's killing our reputation and credibility," Trump wrote. Trump believed he had sent Bondi the message directly addressing it to Pam and was surprised to learn it was public, the officials said. Bondi grew upset and called White House aides and Trump, who then agreed to send a second post praising Bondi as doing a great job. 5 days after the Saturday evening message, Comey was indicted. It's a hell of a thing to have to be right about, that Donald Trump is this 80-year-old buffoon who doesn't know. Like, how does it work? You got your phone, right? You got your phone. And you open up and you think you're text messaging, I guess, or Signal, let's say, because, they love to use Signal, and you type it out, Pam, blah, 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 blah. How is it that you don't know that you're in Truth Social and not in a text app or in the Signal app? They're vastly different. Their user interface is completely different. You can't just chalk this up to age. Donald Trump has sent thousands upon thousands upon thousands of tweets and posts on Truth Social over the course of his time on social media. Tens of thousands of posts, maybe. This isn't just an age thing. This is a cognition issue. And it also, because like I talked about last time, this is him stepping on his own appendage, like I like to, rather than say stepping on his dick. This is Donald Trump absolutely botching the case that he's desperate to go forward. This is just an admission that they're absolutely weaponizing the Department of Justice against James Comey. They are targeting James Comey. And it's not just me who says this. Experts. Joyce Vance is her name, the former U.S. attorney for one of the districts of Alabama. Let's see, the Northern District of Alabama. She was on MSNBC on Chris Hayes' show last night, and she predicts this case isn't going to move forward. It's doomed based on the clear signs that Donald Trump is targeting and weaponizing the DOJ. This is all exactly the things he bitched about during the campaign come to life, to actual fruition, because now he's at the helm and wants to be punitive. He wants to persecute people. Watch Joyce Vance, expert, give her opinion about where this case is going.
So look, Pat Fitzgerald has seen a lot of lawyers attempt to file selective and vindictive prosecution motions and fails. He understands what the law is here, and the highest standard for people trying to make this argument is actual vindictiveness, that the government had actual vindictiveness towards their client over the exercise of their rights. If this DM isn't evidence of that, I don't know what is. I think that this case will be dismissed on this ground, perhaps on selective prosecution too, which is the suggestion that the government is targeting your client for prosecution that wouldn't be brought against anyone else. In this case, everything the government does makes the defense's motion stronger. You know, the story we were all talking about a couple of days ago about the Trump administration trying to find a couple of beefy FBI agents so they could perp walk Jim Comey into the courthouse in front of the press. Well, that again is evidence of vindictiveness, that they're trying to humiliate this defendant, not prosecute him for legitimate criminal conduct. I don't think this case makes it to trial.
She doesn't even think it's going to make it to trial. Vindictive prosecution. That's the word I couldn't come up with. That's what clearly this is. And Donald Trump, because he's so focused, so hyper-focused, he also believes he is beyond any consequence, any reprisals whatsoever. And this is another reason why Democrats should not vote for any legislation that benefits Donald Trump, for any nomination that benefits or advances the agenda of Donald Trump. Stop promoting and helping this guy who's only trying to weaponize the government against other Americans. And Comey's not even a Democrat. Comey's a Republican. Or maybe he's left the Republican Party, but he is certainly not a liberal. He is certainly not a radical left lunatic like Donald Trump likes to talk about. I welcome you to this conversation. Where do you think this case is going to go? I would agree with Joyce Vance that this is likely going to be dismissed by a federal judge, based not even on the reasoning that Lindsay Halligan is unqualified, is not legally in her position. There's a lot going on here. Luckily for James Comey, Donald Trump is a feckless moron who can't do anything to even benefit his own agenda. Luckily for James Comey. What do you think? I invite you to this conversation. We can talk about it in the comments below the video, wherever you're watching it. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. It is free to do so. You can also like and follow the Facebook page. And you can share these videos natively on Facebook to your MAGA family to really irritate them with your timeline. Maybe you can get yourself blocked by a family member. Anyway, I would love to see you in the comments. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.